one like and I
one
get
like
drunk.
hit one. Hold on, let me do that. I might put this like right after the intro. I'm about to post. If I get one like, I'll take a shot of Jaeger, and then I'm gonna like it myself.
Say less, fam.
Welcome to Pub.
I was dying on that last one.
The show where everything's made up
and the points don't matter.
The points don't matter. That was like intro. Oh shit. And here we have Deader Than Dead, Victor de Santiago, and more aliver than alive, Ryan guys. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't worry, I can fix the volume in post.
Thank you. I was like, we're committed. I already pressed the buttons. Hold on. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but we hope you guys have been having a great week. How's your week been going, man?
Is it all right?
Yeah.
You know, it's been all right, you know? Yeah, it's been all right.
The more you say it, the less likely it is. That's my favorite part.
All right,
good, you know, like it's all right, but I'm doing good. Yeah, you know, good.
Okay,
it's all right.
It's all right, you know.
Yeah,
put a solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about your week, Vic?
It's been chill.
Oh, that's good. A lot more confidence in your answer.
Yeah, I've been trying not to slack off at work, but it's like the hardest thing in the world to do.
You can't set yourself with unreasonable goals like that.
I know, and it's like I at least like I've settled on like we'll have like 15 minutes of productivity. That's like the least.
Welcome.
Me, cut that out.
Yeah, cut all that out. So, anyways, glad you've been having a chill week. Man.
Yeah, man, it's been pretty chill. I actually did a karaoke at my job yesterday.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How do you try not to slack off at your job yet they give you karaoke?
They do. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's like I've convinced
challenge.
myself for 15 minutes of productivity.
Convinced yourself?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I drove a hard bargain, but we reached
the compromise.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
15 minutes of work.
Yeah.
No more.
But guess what I sang? I sang 2 songs because nobody wanted to sing.
Oh, Don't Stop Believing.
No, that would have been great, actually. Now I feel bad that I fucking didn't sing something as good as that.
Oh,
actually, it's as good as that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I won't guess anymore.
No, I sang International Players Anthem, which is like one of my favorite songs. And one that I have to dedicate to you now since you're getting married.
Is it Wonderwall?
No, that one, International Players Anthem.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's about a player getting married.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Dude, I'll show you the music video. It's super funny. Andre 3000 comes out.
How have I heard you sing that song so many times yet never the music video?
He comes out wearing a kilt. And he's like, part of my family's Scottish, man. Because one of the guys from UGK, I forgot who. I'm pretty sure it was like Bun B, but they're like, all I want to know is why is he dressed like Roddy Piper? It's super funny. You got to watch it.
I'm going to have a totally different opinion because I've only ever heard you sing it. Yeah. So I'm going to watch and be like,
you get
this ain't the shit.
Why is there 4 different people singing it? And then the other one was Fuck Her Gently. And my wellness coach, he was like, he's the guy who's like sets all of that up for like making sure you don't get stressed out at work or whatever.
Oh.
And he's like, really? You don't want to sing like another song by them? And I'm like, you said like a quick song.
It is a quick song.
Yeah.
Of all the Tenacious, I think that is. Yeah. Well, maybe. No, that's probably up there.
Yeah. Inward Singing is a skit. I don't think that's a song. Yeah.
Is the can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you applaud. He is what? Is that a skit too, or is that's a song, right?
Yeah. But he actually goes through like Timeless song, my fucking car.
It's not any better. Yeah, you're right. So
Anyways,
it wasn't the lesser of two
yeah.
evils.
Anyways, I sang "Fuck Her Gently" to a crowd where only 2 people knew the song "Fuck Her Gently,"
And how did everyone?
and everybody else was like, "What the fuck?" And then like they all started laughing once because it starts off really like the intro is super romantic, and then it gets to like the first fuck, and you're like, "Oh!" And then they all started laughing. Yeah. And I'm like, "You've been a great audience. Please don't remember my face. Don't send me to HR." It's all been
Forget I was here.
But enough about that. What are we drinking today?
So today, I actually got this because of my buddy Adrian, who watches the show.
Shout out Adrian.
And actually gave me a mission.
I already got a like.
Nice.
Sorry.
Just taking the shot.
Oh, go ahead.
Anyways. So he actually asked the question, and I didn't have an answer at the time.
Yeah,
but I found an answer because he's one of them hybrid vegans.
Oh, that's crazy. That's that new model.
It's that new model. It's the new vegan era.
Yeah.
And the only reason why it's because he still eats meat, but he just can't eat as much of it. But he tries to do as much of a vegan diet as he can.
He's a new vegan, a negan.
Whoa!
And I'm like, wait,
whoa,
that's that guy from Walking Dead.
Borderline.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know.
Borderline. Kind of that pushy comedy right there. It's kind of on that threshold.
Hey, we are pushing envelopes.
We
now.
We are for real. So he asked me if there's any vegan beer because he can't really drink beer as much. But I was kind of like, well, what makes a beer not vegan?
Yeah. And
I was trying to break it down because I asked him, well, then what wouldn't make it vegan, right? I was like, how about you tell me what?
I thought most beer was vegan.
That's exactly what I said. But I did break it down because I think if it was trying to be what's not vegan, I mean, most stouts probably are off the menu. Because some of them probably have some form of lactose.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that would make sense. Pilsners, maybe. Ales. I'm like, I think what it comes down to is, because he said, I think a true vegan, and don't shoot me in the foot for this, because I don't even really know. But it's like, you don't have what animals have. But I'm like, okay, then no beer's vegan.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't have the grains, you wouldn't have the wheat, you wouldn't have barley, like
water.
Water. I'm like, what's the technicality on that? I'm like, you technically give. I told him that can't be right? Yeah. Like, I think you're just exaggerating. Yeah. And he goes, I don't fucking know. But the point is, so I found it. I was like, I'm gonna find you something, because I'm sure it exists, right? I'm sure there's specific vegan beer, and actually. Oh, sorry,
no, I'm still dumbfounded that most beer isn't vegan.
That's what I was trying to. I'm like, is it just that he doesn't know, or we don't know? Because I told him, but I'll find you something specific.
Okay.
And today I actually found Bishop Cider's Cider Days Crisp Apple. It is gluten-free and vegan-friendly, specifically on the label, made from Bishop Cider.
That's crazy. I'm dumbfounded. Oh, thanks, man. Crying on cider days.
Night. Sorry. Is 6.5, and it says
and it says bright.
Yes. Oh, it is bright.
Fuck? I'm gonna open up the can and like light's gonna flash out.
Right? I was like, wait, it does say bright. What the fuck does that mean?
Hold on, let me do the things. Me, add like a flashbang in there. Like that new Modern Warfare 2 flashbang, because that shit is fucking burning my retinas, dog.
I don't even know if I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. Right about now. Funk Soul Brother.
Wait, no, I want the apple.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Back in the day?
When we were young?
Yeah.
I guess that is bright. Is that what it meant?
I don't know. Maybe the taste is bright.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it makes us smarter.
One could only hope.
Yeah.
But I think we're asking for a lot on this show.
Damn.
But cheers. Yeah, so here's a gluten-free, vegan-friendly cider. Cheers.
Cheers.
And remember,
cheers.
You don't have to drink the Chill with the Pub Crew, but it helps.
Oh, you know what would go great with this?
Oh,
A shot of Jaeger.
it does really go good with the Jaeger.
Dude, I kind of figured.
This is really good. It is a crisp apple ale.
Yeah.
Or cider, I should say.
But what makes it Daisy?
I don't know. Does it say? Does the can have any lore? The lore. Nope.
I mean, I love Bishop. I think they're great.
Yeah, I think we've had Bishop before.
Mm-hmm. I like most ciders, to be honest.
Yeah.
The Sandia cider company is like the newest one that's actually made it out here. Yeah. But Ace has been around for a while.
For sure. E-ciders too.
Oh yeah, Austin E-ciders.
Mhm.
Can't forget about you guys.
Word.
Yeah. I've always really liked ciders because it's like drinking adult juice.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And like I don't want to be that guy who's like, well, I drink IPAs, which means that fruity drink. Oh yeah, like that shit you said. Yeah, that was another podcast. It was like, well, I feel like if you drink IPAs, you're going through shit.
Go through some shit.
And I'm like, dude, yes, thank you. Somebody, you understand then.
Yeah, that's the point.
I would hope you wouldn't judge me, but I'm glad you at least understand.
Right. I could do without the judgment, but the acknowledgement's appreciated.
Yeah, for real. But that doesn't mean that I don't like sweet things.
Smooth. For you audio listeners, you winked.
Yeah, and did the tongue click
finger.
Yeah, and the
tongue,
finger goes, yeah.
You know? Anyways.
It's just part of having a diverse palate is like really learning to enjoy. Like I love like the really tart ciders more than like the super sweet ones, but
yeah,
if it's good, like fuck, I'll fucking drink it. Like the crackberry is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
from Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop does crackberry too.
Ace has their high series, which is like their imperial cider ones. Those are fucking
What did we have recently? Was the peach? That was the peach we needed.
Yeah,
that's the follow up to that episode. Goddamn it, because I don't think we talked about it. But that's the peach I was looking for.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it was peachy keen after that.
It was really peachy.
Yeah. And I don't know, like my homie, he makes cider too. We've tried that on the show.
Word.
He's actually getting his LLC so he can start selling merch and shit.
Insider.
No, that'll be the one that we make.
Oh,
in collaboration with him.
Oh,
yeah.
But there will be cider.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. Just making sure.
Getting cider. Yee-hoo. I don't know why I got super southern with that.
It made sense. I don't know.
Yeah. But I figure like all of those are like gluten-free too, I would hope. I mean, gluten-free. We're talking about vegan but friendly. Like both, yeah.
Technically, I feel like right? I don't know. See, and that's why like breaking it down, I was like, a cider kind of makes sense for it to be vegan. Because I mean, it's almost like you're just fermenting fucking fruit, which I mean in this case it's an apple.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. It's natural, it's just a fruit. That's why I'm like, I don't think by the definition of what my buddy was saying of
what animals eat.
Yeah, that makes no sense because then you wouldn't be able to have water.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they consume.
Like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, where do you start making the exceptions, or you draw the line of like, oh, this is veganism.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I don't want to get shot for that. I'm just saying, like, I don't even know the rules on it. But this is like, that's why he's saying he's like a hybrid one, where he's like he's trying to do as much like beyond meat, like all that stuff, like plant based. Cool. He's been doing that, which is cool. He's making the effort. He's been trying to do that. So that's why. And he used to drink beer, but he had to stop.
Yeah.
But it's like because of his whole veganism.
Yeah.
Or his venture into. That's why he was asking me about it, and that's why at first that was my first response too. Was like, isn't most beer just vegan? Like, not all, but most, because like we said, stouts for sure off the table. Most porters probably too. Because
Less so though.
Less so, but
like,
there's like vanilla porters,
That's
which I
true.
think they would have certain
little-
sweeteners and
yeah.
stuff that would make it probably not vegan friendly.
Yeah.
Maybe, right? Unless
Yeah.
it's made a specific way, it probably would be, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it really depends what's in it that may or may not make it. That might make or break it. But I think like most ales, pilsners, like it's just wheat, barley, hops.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then you just age it, ferment it. Like it's just the process that gets you your flavor.
Yeah.
But as far as ingredients, it's whatever you put into it.
Yeah.
Most ciders, I feel, would already be vegan anyways.
Yeah.
Because they're just
Yeah.
whatever they're trying to be.
I would picture that too. I mean, if we do have any other vegan listeners, if you have any suggestions on that, and if you're a celiac, and if you have any gluten-free suggestions,
Let us know.
we also enjoy that too.
But I killed two birds with one stone on this one because this is specifically from Bishop, and I think that's what's interesting is not all their beers say or ciders say that.
Really,
this one
they're
specifically
fucking adding
says
meat bones to fucking certain cider.
That's why I'm like, unless it's like a new thing, right? But like,
Yeah,
for
that's-
sure, the packaging on
'Cause
this
I-
one and everything is gluten-free, vegan friendly.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen other places add like gluten-free, non-GMO or whatever, like stuff
but
like
it
that.
already was.
Yeah,
Like you didn't have to,
yeah,
but you added it, and I think it's
Yeah.
because that's the ease of mind to people,
yeah.
where it's like it may have already been that, but
But
people don't want to believe it until they see it.
either that or they don't know. Well, I feel like that's also part of the thing. Like, I feel like if you get put on dietary restrictions for whatever reason, or you just do it out of your own free will, I feel like you don't know how much like the scope of what you can and can't eat. I feel like people will tell you like a certain like basic like ingredients list or some shit, but
For sure, like I don't know, most of it would be, in my opinion,
yeah,
but otherwise, I guess you wouldn't know unless you knew.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's one step of research that people don't want to do.
No.
like liquor. I feel like most liquor is
To be fair, and this is what's crazy.
Vegan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've heard that maybe some like whiskeys aren't
Yeah.
because things get added into it in the process, and once you start going beyond like your base,
Yeah.
that may or may break it, depending on what it is. But like most clears are for sure.
This shit is vegan.
Yeah, because it's
Jaeger's vegan.
just
It'll
like a
make
lot of
you black the
herbage.
fuck out. But
That's the best part.
Yeah, no.
You can't fuck up your diet if you're blacked out.
That's very true.
True words of wisdom from the pub crew. You can't fuck up a diet if you're blacked out.
Yeah, for real. Actually, have you seen that video? It's an old video now, but there was this girl passed out and she's a vegan.
Oh my god, excuse me.
And they pranked her by one time when she like passed out drunk. They put like a bitten cheeseburger in her hand.
Oh, that's kind of, well, at least she didn't eat it, but that's
No,
kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no,
though.
it's super fucked up. But like I didn't see the reaction when she woke up, but I'm like, dude, that is one of the fucking like funniest fucking jokes.
Are
that
you
could
friends
ever...
with Satan?
Yeah, for real.
I feel like they played that prank on you.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but
But you'd think it would be, right?
yeah,
Like, I feel maybe even like this would be
yeah,
like Jameson.
yeah. But it has 56 botanicals. This shit is magicals. Got me slurring. Like
See, it's not gonna
That's true.
say it, and I don't think
Yeah.
it would.
yeah.
Most of them wouldn't, but they probably are. Because that's the crazy thing is like even when it comes to like liquors, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to diet, because the first thing most people will tell you is cut out beer,
Yeah.
which is true.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, but liquor, fair game,
Yeah. And
Because it
gets you
doesn't-
fucked up quicker.
gets you fucked up quicker, and it's all fair game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes sense, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, that would also fit, I think, most dietary restrictions.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Like-
wild.
Like one of Cynthia Steele's, who love him because he's a bourbon drinker.
Nice.
Like he told me that too, which was because I love bourbon,
yeah.
and he was telling me the reason why he even switched over to it in the first place, because this was like maybe in the past like year or two,
Oh, okay.
that he used to love to drink beer.
Yeah.
But then we went to the doctor. They said, hey, you have to cut out beer, like, you know, health reasons. Like, but you're welcome to start, you know, you can try not beer.
Yeah. I don't.
Like, they can't encourage you to drink liquor,
Yeah.
but they're like, look, just don't drink beer. We're not saying no to alcohol,
Yeah.
but like if you're trying to do, and then he found a love in bourbon.
Oh.
It was a trip I was willing to go down with, because he's like, have you tried these? I'm like, yes, I have. Those are good.
Yeah.
And then like, and I give him some recommendations, like, hey, you should try this. Like, if you like that, you'd probably like this. And he's like, all right. And then like now we've got like a thing going on. Where now it's like we got like a bourbon club going on.
A bourbon club.
Which is great.
Can we start a pub crew bourbon club or like pub crew brew club? Like
yes.
What
you know what? Yes, whatever the thing is, I endorse
I'll
it.
figure it out.
Yes, we'll work on the name. But yes, the idea. I love it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I feel most of beer is vegan.
Yeah. I am inclined to agree. I don't know what it is, if they use some weird fucking animal grain.
Yeah,
some
right.
Fucking
Most and I'm speaking confidently here. I think most of breweries that we've tried, I mean, they don't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't see what would make them. So I don't know, but you as our viewers, you know, any vegans, if anyone has any insight to that, just let us know, because we're definitely curious, because this was a task that was given to us, and I answered the call.
Yeah.
And this is specifically saying that, but at the same time, I felt like I could have gotten any beer and accomplished the same goal.
Yeah,
And if it's
that's
not
really
any beer,
weird.
I could have gotten any cider and accomplished the same goal. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know what the prereqs are. I don't really know about that stuff.
Parks and Recs.
Yeah. I mean, look at me. Does it look like I have any fucking dietary restrictions? I mean, I probably should, but I'm living the life, baby.
Word.
Once I hit 35, it's all downhill from there, and I got to start taking care of myself. But
Until then,
I got 4 more years, baby. I'm like the president of laziness right now. I got 4 more years.
That's future Vic's
4 more
problem.
years. 4 more years. Oh man, that's the most I'll get political on the show.
It's about our health.
For real. Oh man,
Were we in protest or support of our health? I don't know where we
find
were.
that out next time. Yeah.
Anyway. Nah, I feel that way too. Like the last time someone was like, "Come on, man, don't you want to run for it?" I'm like, "Bro, do I look like I run?"
That's my favorite, bro.
I'll give you a Malcolm Myers power walk at best.
Like, bro, you're just lucky I'm here right now.
All right. Okay, I'm in support and my perm's not fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here having a good time, or trying to.
Yeah, for real. The funny part is that, like, I've actually been starting to work out and getting fit, which sucks. Don't do it.
Whoever told you it's worth it, it's not.
It's not worth it, bro. Just be happy. Like, if you're fat, be fat and happy. Don't, like, fucking, unless you actually want to lose weight, then in that case, fucking work hard, whatever.
But the struggle's real.
Yeah. But if you're happy, like, being fat and fucking having some health issues later on down the road, fuck it. Who gives a shit? It's your fucking body. Use it when you need it.
I'm glad I stopped. I'm like, where's he going with this?
My body, my choice.
I don't think that's what it means.
Oh,
I don't think that's what it means.
I'm appropriating it. I'm bringing it back.
You're appropriating it. Is what you're doing.
Appropriating?
Appropriating is what you're doing.
Bro, that's perfect. Bro. Nobody ever made that joke before.
I don't know. But you're fucking welcome. That's what you come here for, isn't it?
Oh man. Holy shit, that's fucking amazing, dude. I've never thought of that. Appropriating.
You just appropriated all over me, bro. There, I used it in the form of a sentence for you. Take it home with you. Next time you feel you're getting hounded by your superior at work, and you feel like they're kind of just talking down to you, you can be like, "You're really appropriating me right now."
Appropriating.
And they won't know how to react to it because they'll think it's like a sexual harassment thing.
I'm bro-offended right now.
I'm bro-offended right now. And then they could just like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then just walk away, and you're in the clear.
Yeah.
You're welcome. They appropriated something to you, and now you're bro-offended.
Yeah.
I've been upbroaded now.
Is it too fucked up if we get into like gender identity right now?
To be fair, I feel bro is like gender neutral.
That's exactly what I was gonna get into.
Yeah.
That, like words like bro, dude,
Bruh.
like to me, those have grown into gender neutral terms.
For sure.
I call a dude a bro. I call a girl bro. I call a trans bro.
Dude.
I call a non-binary bro.
Dude.
I call him fucking dude. Like I used to say dudes and dudettes.
Yeah.
But dude, like I would call girls dudettes and they would look at me like I was fucking stupid.
Yeah, like just shut the fuck up and say dude.
Yeah, so I'm like,
why gotta be weird about it?
Exactly. That
Like, just say dude.
It kind of grew to that, you know?
Yeah, like I say that, like I think secondhand, like be talking to like, you know, like a female and just be like, dude, like, oh, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I think it's just in my term, like a gender neutral term. Like at this point, it's been appropriated in like a gender neutral territory where these things just get said to like guys. Girls even do that too. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that many times. It'd be like, bruh.
Yeah, and at least we have like the Mexican equivalent, which is fool. Like, hey, fool.
True.
Like, fool's a gender neutral term.
For sure.
Like
the oldest and eldest of gender neutral terms.
Like, I've had a fucking girl from Tinder be like, what's up, fool?
And you're like, not much, bro. What's up with you?
Damn, she's gonna want me to put some SPM on when we fuck, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
She's gonna want some fucking Santa Fe Clan or some shit when we're getting it on.
Did you mean to rhyme there? Santa Fe Clan, will we get it on?
No. I just do these things, man. I'm a wappo.
Anyways.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to like bring up the conversation in like a very heavy way. I
didn't think we were being heavy.
No, in a very lighthearted way. Like why isn't like, is that a big deal? Has there ever been a situation where you call a girl a dude or bro? And they've
yeah, but it mainly applies to like older generations, from what I found out.
Oh, okay.
I have found that out into older generations, and I don't mean any offense by that. If you say that, it is kind of disrespectful. But I think that applies to most cultures, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't call like your grandma dude, because then she'd be like, "The fuck?" Did you just
I would never call my grandma fool.
Exactly. You wouldn't call your elders these terms, because you know, like, there is the line of respect.
Yeah.
But I think like amongst our peers and our age and our generation, that's just the thing. Yeah. Like, that's just like, what's up, fool?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, what's up, dude?
That's very true. I don't know why, like, that's pretty heavy, but it actually reminded me of the interview of Tyler, the Creator, with Larry King. And he was talking about how he asked, Larry King asked Tyler, the Creator, of what he thinks of like the N-word and like whether he thinks it's a slur or anything like that. And the way that
Larry King was asking Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
Okay.
The way that Tyler responded was more of a thing that, you know, for him, he grew up around people who always said that word, and it wasn't so much of a racial thing or
right,
something that it didn't hold as much power to him as it did to like the older people that he would talk to. And I feel like that's the biggest thing, is that it's more about how the culture was back then, and contextually, like when
you
you would
wouldn't
call,
use that with your
yeah,
with the elders. You wouldn't
like
use that.
in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Like if somebody was like call you dude, you'd be like, oh, you fucking deadbeat fucking hippie stoner motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be
type
the
of shit,
appropriate
right?
response. Like, you goddamn hippie, like, get out of here.
Yeah, like or calling people bro or something. You like all that shit was just like the product of that time, you know? Like it had a certain connotation to it. You associated that with like a certain type of person. And I feel like now that we're growing up, it's not really that type of thing.
No. I don't think it's definitely seen the same anymore.
Yeah,
in
no,
this
definitely.
day
'Cause
and age.
it doesn't carry as much weight. And that's the part that Tyler got to, is that to him it's just a word. Like he doesn't care. Like he's happy with anybody saying it, regardless of race, whatever, all that shit. It's just a word. It's just that people give those words the power. And I feel like that's what happens a lot with the older generations. Again, not talking shit. It's just based on our experiences.
Yeah, that's why. Like, that's definitely coming from experience. Like, I accidentally, like, halfway through a conversation, be like, yeah, dude, like, it's because that's once you start explaining something and you get comfortable with someone, you're like, oh yeah, dude, that's cool.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
I'm not your dude. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit,
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Yeah, I'm not your dude, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal.
Yeah.
What the fuck, are we doing this now? You watch South Park?
Yeah, for real.
You're cool now.
For real.
Well, then it's not the case.
Yeah. But
A couple fuck yous later, and I realize, oh, we're arguing.
yeah. But no, it's just funny to me because I've met plenty of older people that like have way more of like a current lingo than I do. Like I've met some older people that like use
That's always
bussin'.
weird.
I've like that use no
So I'm like,
cap. All
what
that
do
shit.
you do that you
Dude,
know these
how,
terms?
Like how did you like how do you have time
Yeah.
to keep
How
up
did
with
you-
the terms?
Well, I'm sure they got time.
Oh damn.
I'm just saying they're probably at that point where they're like, yeah, I got time to do this shit. But I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, did you proactively go and look this up? Or were you just like around a certain crowd and you were like,
Yeah.
bussin'?
Yeah, that shit's busted.
That shit's bussin'. And then you were like, I'm going to include this into my daily lingo now. More props to you if you do. Because it's like you went out of your way to learn some shit and be like, that's what's up. Shit is lit.
Yeah, that is pretty lit.
But like, I think that's just my opinion. Like, I think, whoa.
Rem the Jules just called me to let me know I have 1 hour before I have to go to work.
Fuck. That's the production manager going, wrap that shit up.
For real. Wrap it up.
But yeah, no, like I don't think that's where we're at. I mean, once again, I think that's just our opinions. Where I think is when it comes to like these terms being gender neutral and stuff, I just think that's just where we're at. You know, in our timeline.
We live in a society where I feel like, all right, this might be a radical take, but I feel like we're moving into a society where seeing as how gender norms have been flipped upside down for the past 20 years, 10 years, and
Right.
Like the trans movement has been getting so big, and there's been so much support for LGBTQIA, which is great. You know, everybody should be able to live the life that they want without being threatened or killed or anything like that. You know, because that's a very real shit that happens.
Yeah.
I feel like where we're moving to now is more of like, you know, like those sci-fi movies where like people go to the future and like society has transcended bodies and they're just a consciousness. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Or the dolphins take over the earth. I've seen that.
yeah,
one
and
too,
then the
yes.
monkeys and then, you know, Planet of the Apes, whatever. But I feel like we're moving towards a society where the people who are against all of the trans stuff and all the LGBTQ stuff and everything like that, they're like, oh, well, I don't care what you are. Just don't tell me. Don't bring it around me. All that type of shit. On the other side, you have people who are like, hey, just fucking accept me for who I am, and I should be able to go and do this stuff publicly without being fucking stoned, you know, like some fucking biblical shit.
Or a witch.
Yeah. So I feel like where that's leading to is if one side doesn't care, just don't bring it around me and don't tell me. And the other side is like, I just want to fucking be and make sure that I don't fucking get fucking whatever, some other terrible thing. I feel like where that's going to is that kind of like we're all just gonna become like fucking consciousness, like a sentient, like living thing, where gender isn't gonna take any like precedent. You know what I mean? Where that's not gonna become like anything of importance. You know what I mean? And I hope that's where it goes, because honestly, that would create a much more, I want to say like level field.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, workplace or what you do, whether you're working on stuff or doing content creation, whatever.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Oh. And I kind of hope that's where it goes to. Like if one side really doesn't care and the other side just wants to be like, let's just fucking not worry about that type of stuff. Then like, let's just worry about shit that actually matters. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like, is beer vegan or not?
Is beer vegan? Is beer vegan?
Oh
I
God,
thought it was.
me.
I honestly thought it was.
Like let's stop worrying about shit like that and just be like, you know, can I go to sleep knowing I drink a healthy beer?
A healthy beer. Fucking oxymoron. Oxymoron. Wait, isn't that
You're
contradiction?
You're an oxymoron.
It's just contradiction.
You're addiction.
You're right. I do breathe oxygen, and I am stupid, so I am an oxymoron.
Your addiction.
Whoa.
Whoa. What'd you call me? I don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get super fucking like into it, but I hope that's where we're going as a society.
Had you not poured out your
No,
beer?
because I got super into it. Like,
Jesus Christ, pour out your beer.
like my perfect society has no gender, has no fucking sexuality, has no fucking gender identity or any of that shit. You want to know why? Because we need you working, motherfucker. We need you to fucking be a wage slave. Fuck all that shit about how you feel. How can you make money for it?
Hold on, Vic. I think you're looking for capitalism.
Oh. Hey, we're here, baby. 2023. We did it, boys.
I think there's already a term for that.
We did it,
I think
boys.
it exists.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, but it's not a popular opinion right now.
Oh, shit.
It's not that popular right now. It's definitely one of the hot buttons right now.
Oh, man. Oh, that's funny.
You want to know what's a fucking unpopular opinion?
What?
Or I guess it is a popular opinion, but the outcome's not. Let me start over. You want to know what's not popular right now? Because it's popular? Because it's unpopular?
Rock music.
Fuck, is it?
I think so.
I can't deal with it.
Okay.
I'm not ready for that.
Wait,
Hold on, I wasn't ready for
what were you
this.
gonna say? What were you gonna
Oh,
say?
I wasn't ready for that conversation. No, fucking. Did you see they came out with the Blue Beetle trailer?
Oh no! But I did hear that it is not gonna be Jaime Reyes.
It's not, and it's also, get this is not gonna be based in El Paso.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured with it not being Jamie Reyes.
Yeah,
That's
that's fucking
up.
upsetting.
That
One
is.
fucking hero El Paso gets.
The one Blue Beetle that's cool. Let me fucking put that out there. I'm sorry, comic book fans.
No, a lot of comic book fans actually agree with you on this one.
Hey, thank you, comic book fans.
I would, from what I've seen in response, we're right.
Thanks,
We're
true
on the right
believers.
side here.
Wait, that's DC. That's not Marvel.
Yeah, right.
Thanks,
Wait,
true
hold on.
believer.
Fucking yeah. So it's not Jaime Reyes, and it's not based in El Paso. It's based in a make believe place. I already forgot the fucking name.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's some fictional fucking place.
Are they gonna make him Mexican though?
Yes.
I don't want to see it anymore. That's fucked up.
So here's the thing. Okay, so let me preface by saying the director apparently has all good intentions for this superhero, which is he's Puerto Rican and it's a Puerto Rican cast. And okay, so hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay, let me spill out the whole thing first, and then you can lay into me. But he promises to deliver an authentic Latino feel. Which, if you see certain characters, you're like, yeah, I feel like that's my uncle. Which, Mike, why wouldn't you just say Theo at that point? If you're trying to go for authentic, you're like, yeah, I feel like I can associate with this on a level. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, what the fuck is the director Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm not gonna fucking complain about that shit.
Yep.
Because, dude,
you're right. See, you're like, okay, I get it now, right?
I get it, but I'm not happy about it. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? Like, if we really want to get into like how white characters get made into other get put into people of color or minorities or whatever,
Whitewash.
Yeah. Why aren't we fucking talking about that shit? Doing that to like other minority made people, because that should be just as bad.
Yeah.
You know, if we already have an established canon of somebody that's actually like a good,
legit,
a well-built character.
He's Hispanic, based in El Paso. Mm-hmm. He's like, this is this character's background, and then you're still gonna change it?
Yeah.
For what?
Okay. I'm only angry because it's El Paso and I want El Paso to
get don't get me wrong. I'm actually upset for that reason too. I'm like, I'm more upset of like, this is the one fucking hero.
It's the one thing.
It's the one legit hero in the DC universe based in El Paso. Legit. His origin story is fucking in El Paso, and you took that.
We can move away.
This is the one representation we could have had in like a DC universe.
Yeah.
Granted, it may have not entered into like the new one that's fucking coming out. But it was it would have been great, you know?
Yeah.
And now we don't even get that.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck them. We don't need them.
All we get is a true Latino experience.
You know what? That's something.
I don't know. Encanto kind of did that already. Yeah, that's my argument to that.
Aren't they Colombian?
Wait, were they?
I thought Encanto was like Colombia or El Salvador or some shit like that.
Were they? Am I being ignorant?
Ignorant? They're Colombian, yeah.
Oh shit.
La Madrigals, yeah.
I still feel like is
Encanto Spanish or Filipino?
Is it?
Hell yeah, dude.
Are the Philippines Colombian?
No, but I think it's just that the Philippines have a lot of like Latin influence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I
don't fucking know.
I'm not.
I don't work at Disney.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd hire me.
Yeah. Man, I don't want to work there. Anyways,
I do. Disney, don't listen to them. Hire me.
Yeah. It's more of a hometown pride thing than it is ever a race or heritage thing.
Yeah, that's more what I'm upset about. Is that it's like, this is the one thing like El Paso had, like a big comic book.
Yeah, for real.
Like atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like a whole universe. Blue Beetle was consistently from El Paso.
Yeah. And it was funny and it was good. He became like a DC Spider-Man type.
Yeah, he kind of got that personality, which was great. And
it worked. It worked so well because you're reintroducing a character that has been around for forever that wasn't as popular. You're reintroducing that as a new person. And then you're, first of all, making somebody that's fucking Mexican from El Paso, like a Mexican American, which is already like good enough for representation because it's a new character. It's not like they just fucking changed the guy's fucking looks.
Yeah, right.
But they made him young, so it kind of like connected with a younger like comic book audience, and then they made him a lot more of like a Spider-Man type who's like, man, I'm really excited to be a superhero, but I'm fucking way out of my league, you know, that type of shit for a while.
That's what Blue Beetle actually was starting out. He
Yeah.
was a young superhero, was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here to help.
Yeah. And I didn't really fall in love with him as much as I did until I played Injustice 2.
Yes, Injustice 2.
Yeah. Because all of like his intros are so fucking funny and cool. Like he was by far the best one of the best characters in that fucking like game, like personality wise, you know? So it's just crazy to me how, like, you know what? Mexicans have had it too good for too long. Fucking make them from fucking another Latin country.
Right, that's exactly what they did. They're like, let's substitute one for the other, and it's just gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. Who cares?
Don't
man?
get me wrong. The trailer, it looks good.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It actually looks good. It's just the upset, and then that's like the consensus I've been seeing around. And being from El Paso, a lot of the feedback I see is from El Pasoans, and in fact, a lot of it's from like the collectors, comic book collectors, and like comic book scenes here in El Paso that I follow.
Yeah.
Consensus is kind of the same, where they're all kind of like, "Well, that sucks."
Yeah.
So like, this was the one representation we had, and it's robbed from us. But the movie does look promising, at the very least.
Yeah. I just think it boils down to a weird, I want to say, condition that I think El Paso has, where we don't feel represented.
You're right.
As like a city that is mostly Mexican American.
Mm-hmm.
We have one of the biggest bases in the U.S.
Yep.
So we do have people coming in from all over the U.S. and we do have different races. A lot of white people, black people, Asian people. Sorry, I'm just putting it bluntly. I don't want to seem like I'm fucking being disrespectful, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just putting it bluntly. Like, we do get other ethnicities because of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, especially in like the Northeast, like a lot of stuff has been growing there from a lot of different ethnicities and minorities that you usually don't see. You know, I do see a lot more like Korean stuff, Chinese stuff, like Jamaican stuff, which is super amazing to me. I love that type of shit. And it's all because we have something that, like the military here.
Yeah.
And it creates such a weird dichotomy of cultures and mixtures that you don't really see in a lot of places.
And plus, we're a border town.
We're also a border town. We're growing more and more every year.
Yeah.
So we still have a small town mentality, but we're big. We're kind of big.
Yeah.
And we're ranked one of the safest cities, one of the fattest cities, whatever. Who cares? It goes hand in hand.
Top 3 ugliest, apparently.
Yeah.
Don't believe what they say, folks.
Yeah, but
you know we're charming as fuck.
You know we're funny.
If anything.
You know we're funny.
You know we got big personalities. That's what you're here for.
Big medulla oblongatas.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That's what I advertise.
Yeah. But I feel like we don't get any respect.
They don't put respect on our name.
Yeah, they don't put any respect on the El Paso name. I feel like that's what it is.
The Blue Beetle movie didn't.
Like
didn't even mention us.
Like, I could ask half of the people in the U.S. what they think El Paso looks like, and they'll still tell me like a fucking cowboy town. You know what I mean?
I usually hear Mexico. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look, isn't it like Mexico? Like,
yeah.
Really fucking isn't.
Yeah.
But fuck you.
Look, man, Marty Robbins did not make a song about it.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I think it's wild that's like, I feel like that's why everybody feels offended. That's why I feel offended. It doesn't have anything to do with the character or what they changed it to or anything like that. It has more to do with how El Paso is becoming such a big scene, and we've sort of grown through our community mostly. We've grown to be a city that you can love, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I have people, I still know people that are like, I can't wait to get out of El Paso. There's nothing to do here, all this shit.
I know those people. But
like, at some point, like, I left El Paso and I came back and I'm like, damn, like, this ain't such a bad place, you know? Like,
word.
Yeah, sure, you may be bored, but that's because you don't do shit. But there is shit to do. There's a lot of culture.
There is shit to do.
There's a lot
here.
of art, you know. There's a lot of music. There's a lot of culture that goes around here. And if it's not your scene, that's one thing. But don't say that there isn't shit to do in El Paso, that it's a nowhere town, all that shit.
Exactly. There is plenty of shit to do here, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
always shit going on here.
Yeah, but I think that's all it boils down to. How it's become such a El Paso is such an important city.
Yeah,
you know, at least that's how I feel being in it. And or leaving it and then coming back to it. You know, like fucking half of fucking Juarez fucking travels through here. You
Yeah.
know, like we have Fort Bliss. Like if fucking El Paso went down, like what the fuck would you do? Like the whole fucking like West Texas would be gone.
For real, man. We are the west of Texas.
I don't know. It's just but that's just me ranting about what I think about a movie that I'm probably not gonna see.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go watch it for the same reason that I saw Black Adam.
Oh,
Could be good.
yeah.
And my take, if you're wondering, on Black Adam was, well, it was definitely The Rock,
It was definitely The Rock.
but I don't know if it was a good movie. I honestly didn't think it was. I thought it was an okay movie. Like it was all right. But as far as it being like, you know, anything like crazy or anything good, I was kind of like, nah, not really. It was kind of like, it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think The Rock was going to be able to save that movie.
Yeah.
Because I think that was like the biggest part about it was, oh, it's The Rock finally playing the Black Adam,
yeah.
which I thought that was great.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! The boy is up.
Oh, and he's being a terrorist.
Yeah, it's funny because like there's like this is a new meow that I've never heard before.
Yeah. He woke and chose violence.
Yeah, for real.
He's being a kitten. He's like, wake the fuck up. We're
Yeah.
playing. Anyways.
Simon says, "Wake the fuck up."
Fuck was I saying?
Oh
yeah. No,
Black
The
Adam
Rock.
movie, yeah.
The Rock was, you know, he was good, but it's like I don't think he alone could have saved that movie. Everything else was kind of like, you know, the story's not that good.
Yeah. Well, hey, you don't have to worry about that shit anymore because that shit is getting bulldozered and fucking redone.
Yep, apparently. So that's what makes me feel about most of these movies. Like, why am I even gonna go watch them? Because even there was the potential of a sequel, which there was in Black Adam. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
There was potential for it to be a sequel and probably something really good. But right now, if you know the story going on with the whole fucking DC extended universe, doesn't matter. A lot of that shit's getting recasted. A lot of that shit's getting redone, remade. It does not matter right now. So why should I give a shit? That's what makes me kind of super cautious about Blue Beetle. Is this part of James Gunn's DC? Or is this still like a byproduct of what was before him?
I hope it's the latter. And I don't want to sound dick, but I hope it's the latter purely for the reason that I would love to have a Jamie Reyes character in DC. In a new DC universe, I would love to have somebody that is going to introduce you in a fresh new way to all of the DC characters.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's sort of what he did in Injustice.
Yeah.
Like he added that like he like touched on the lore or some shit like that. Like he would either fanboy or be like scared or like whatever of like certain people, you know. And it's really crazy how far that can go. Like I feel like that's why Spider-Man has been so fucking huge for so long, you know.
True.
Like you need to have somebody who's gonna be like sarcastically like.
Well, the DC universe has always had that. It's called the Flash.
Yeah, but fuck the Flash, bro.
It's you know what? I actually agree in the sense that I'm like, it's because it's a Flash.
Well,
Motherfucker can fuck with time. That's not fair.
Exactly. Like at that point, what the fuck?
What does it matter?
What's the point?
Yeah, you can be witty, but you can also fuck with time. So it didn't matter if you fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, it did because the next thing you know, you killed your mom in the next one. So who knows? Choose your fucking time travel wisely. But the point is, you're right. Like they need like.
Look, man. I don't want to take. I don't want to talk shit, but when your best product that you've made for your character is a CW fucking show, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I want to disagree with you. Because their best products is all their animated movies.
Oh, you know what? That's actually
It's
true.
all the movies
That's
that have
that's
no
actually very
real
true.
people in it.
That's actually very true.
Except the voices.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because I'll give them that. I think their
That's-
best
yeah,
products are
know what?
actually their animated movies.
I take my statement back.
I'm like, you're not wrong, because the CW shit is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
And it's upsetting
yeah.
that you have these materials before you
Mhm.
that is good and
Yeah.
people want more of, yet you'll neglect and not do anything with them.
Yeah,
You'll cancel them for sure,
yeah.
but you won't use those same actors or actresses in your current universe. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's not that. It's stupid.
It's so stupid. It's like, man, you mean you don't want to pay somebody less to do the job that because they did it on TV? You know, it's like, it's why I'm actually happy that Marvel, or Disney, I should say now, is actually taking like the fucking Netflix series and all that shit and be like, well, you know what? We'll find a place for you guys. You know, like all
we're
the
gonna
She-Hulk
incorporate this
Yeah.
shit, and it all connects. Like Agents of Shield, that shit ties into movies
Yeah,
subtly, and like you see them,
yeah,
and you may not have noticed it because like if you never watch Agents of Shield, like there's people that come out in movies, and you're like, oh, that person was in the fucking show.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Because they give a shit.
yeah,
They're like, we like that sort of continuity
Yeah.
around here. DC's like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
We did the Justice League. We did the Justice League, and
Snyder cut, release it.
exactly, we gave you the Snyder cut, and that's not canon, so don't get used to it, kids. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, so that's why, I guess with that being said,
Yeah.
should we be so surprised that this is what they did with El Paso's only representation?
No. I feel like
Exactly.
they just don't give a fuck.
As it shows in most of their products.
Yeah.
They just don't give a fuck. So why even go with the most accurate source material and just be like, fuck it. He's from some other
He's
fictional
from
place.
fucking Encanto, and
He's from Encanto, and then he has the fucking Madrigal house. He has casita to help him.
I'm just kidding. I know that's Colombian. We fucking talked about it earlier. Come on, that's a joke. I'm not being insensitive towards other Latinos.
DC is.
Fuck DC.
They replaced one. I'm just saying they did. I'm not talking shit if it's true, right? They
It's not talking shit if it's true, yeah.
substituted one for another and said,
Yeah.
we're going to give you an authentic experience. Like, are you saying the first one wasn't going to be authentic?
Yeah, for real.
Are you saying the first one was less authentic than what you were going to give us? What the fuck are you trying to say?
The first one was gonna be a burrito from Chipotle.
Holy
I
shit.
Fucking
burrito from Chipotle. You get that double steak grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell. That's what you are. We're not sponsored.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That'd have been the representation we apparently would have gotten.
That's the. Well, if you want to feel represented, put your thoughts down in the comments. Like the video, share the video.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Do all that stuff, and then come back next week where we'll talk about something else,
Mhm.
or we'll talk about the same shit, and we'll just keep on bashing on it.
If you ask us questions and shit, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Because we can do that for an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just so you know, like all the shit that we say is usually meant in a good spirit. We're not actually trying to
Yeah.
talk shit on like
No.
other cultures or anything. Like we're talking shit to rich people who were like,
I guess that is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
I would say, no, I'm still kind of mad, but it's only because of the changed the one thing. You took the one thing
You
we
took
had.
the one thing we had. Yeah.
But I'm not mad at like the cast. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like you already had the source. DC's that old man from SpongeBob. Like, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? People don't like the things you do. Just stick to the fucking material.
Stick to the script.
How dare you change things?
Yeah.
It was already written for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm done. Leave us a comment,
Yeah.
share, shit.
Yeah.
Let us know. Reach out to us, and we'll fucking talk about it next time.
We'll talk about it.